Hello and welcome once again to Penang, my new home, the channel that helps you determine which particular locality you are going to stay in if you are moving to Penang from other states or other countries. I am going to use the term locality from this video onwards rather than to say neighborhood. In my previous videos, I say neighborhood as in neighborhood reviews. But from this video onward, where we are going to review the Gurney locality, I will use the term locality because it's a broader term and it encompasses whether it's a housing estate or a neighborhood or a township and so on within Penang itself. So from this one onwards, we are going to use the term locality. So in this video, we are going to review the Gurney locality, and also I have to say that when I first started this channel, I am not clear how I'm going to structure the information, but as I go video by video, now I am having more clarity of the format of each video, where I will start by introducing the place, which is Gurney, and then we are going to look at Google Maps, followed by Penang travel tips, followed by iProperties, and then Brickz, so that one by one I will show you the place, introduce the place to you and its amenities. Then following that, we look at the price of properties in the market, and last is the price of transacted properties. So it's a very systematic way for you to have a good idea of that locality to determine whether that is a right fit for you if you are coming to Penang, whether to stay, to work here or to retire here. I'm coming from a standpoint that you are unfamiliar with Penang. However, if you're already staying in Penang for several years, you can still use this YouTube video because there might be information that I'm sharing that might be new to you. And also, if you have suggestions, please put it in the comment below so that I can continue to improve on these videos to help you and other people make informed decisions on coming to stay in Penang. Okay, and we are all started. Let's move on to Google Maps as our first location. Okay, here we are on the map of Penang Island, and we are going to zoom into Gurney. So Gurney is on the north coast of Georgetown. This whole north coast area used to be known as North Beach. And if you look here, this is the Gurney area. It comprises the road Gurney Drive. So Gurney Drive is the coastal road before the reclamation that creates what we have here today as Gurney Bay. So you will see that Gurney Bay is today even larger than the entire Gurney Drive area. So this will be the new recreational precinct for Penang. And the access road for Gurney Drive is, well, one and only road, which is Gurney Drive itself. So you can expect that at some point, especially in the evening, this road is going to be very, very congested. Gurney Drive is incredibly congested. It is only a 2-lane road. So it is the Penang's playground. It is Penang Island's playground, and it's just a 2-lane road. So you will see that traffic in the evening part of the day is very, very slow. Sometimes it comes to a total standstill. However, I do hear that they are going to build another new road just outside here. But when that happens, I do not know. Everything in Penang seems to move at glacier pace, so it may be years and years in the future. As of now, the Gurney area has one access road only, which is Gurney Drive. Nevertheless, it is one of the choicest places to stay in Penang because it has beautiful scenery of the sea, which is a little bit blocked nowadays because of Gurney Bay. So if you look out there, it looks like this, but this is before the barrier is removed, because the first phase of Gurney Bay has already been opened to the public, and now we can go right to Gurney Bay itself and look out there, and this is how it looked like. Yeah, so this is like Gurney Bay. This is Gurney Bay, and from here, you can look right across, and on a clear day, you can see Kedah Peak or Gunung Jurai, and that is one of the gorgeous view from Gurney Bay itself. Is free of charge. One of the loveliest thing about staying in Penang is that we get this gorgeous sea view. And over here are all the high-rise condominiums of Gurney Drive. And that's what we are going to go through afterwards and look at all of them. You won't find any terrace houses. Usually in my videos, I do the analysis of apartments, condominiums, and terrace houses. However, for this particular locality, there are no terrace houses at Gurney Drive itself. There are bungalows, a very limited number of bungalows. But for the majority of people who are going to come to buy properties or rent properties along Gurney Drive, they are going to stay in one of those high-rise condominiums. And we are going to do that now by going to Penang Travel Tips first to get to know more about the Gurney Drive area. Next, we get to know the Gurney Drive locality through my website, Penang Travel Tips. I'm going to put the URL down here so that it's easy for you to find them. So this is Gurney Drive on Penang Travel Tips. And on Penang Travel Tips, you get an introduction to Gurney Drive, information such as its location, how far it is from perhaps Komtar is 2.6 kilometers, is 9.5 kilometers from the Penang Bridge, 18.8 kilometers from the Penang International Airport, and so on. And also some information on Gurney Drive. Following that, there is also a map of Gurney Drive, and as you can see, access road to Gurney Drive is its namesake, Gurney Drive itself, which is this road as is shown here. And nowadays, you will see that the area has further been reclaimed, and this whole area, which is in fact even larger than the existing Gurney Drive area, this is Gurney Bay, and Gurney Bay is this whole new area, and eventually it will include Andaman Island over here and Seri Tanjung Pinang over here. So this whole area has been reclaimed. But reclamation in Penang is not new, because even Gurney Drive itself was reclaimed, and it was reclaimed and created around 1930s or so. Well, anyway, you can get the information right here. Yeah, so the first 510 years of Gurney Drive was completed in 1934. So all the other information you can get here about Gurney Drive. And over here, the red one, this line denotes the road, Gurney Drive itself. So if you click here, it will take you back to this page itself. However, the one in green are sites along Gurney Drive. So you can choose any one of them, and I will provide you the description. So just click on them and you can get the information here. So you can choose any which one, and then the information will be right here. So just choose one. Okay, this one is Gurney Paragon Mall. So if you click here, then the information of Gurney Paragon Mall will appear. So this is information on Gurney Paragon Mall. So now let's go back to Gurney Drive. So all the information on Gurney Drive is here. Residential properties on and around Gurney Drive is listed here. So if you have an idea that you want to stay in Gurney Drive and which particular property you are looking at, this is where you can start your homework and go through this to find out which are the properties suitable to you. Following that, there's food outlets along Gurney Drive, and there's plenty, because Gurney Drive is a tourist destination. It's where Penang food is showcased to the world. So you have all the food outlets there, the sites along Gurney Drive, shopping malls on Gurney Drive, and so on. All the information is available here on the Penang Travel Tips website. Now, our next stop will be at iProperty, where we look at market rates for properties for sale in Gurney Drive. And so, let's go over there now. We are now on iProperty, and we are going to look at properties for sale on the market in the Gurney area. And before we start, I want to just say that for Gurney area, we are only going to look at apartments and condominiums. Usually, in all my locality reviews, I do apartments, condominiums, and terrace houses. However, for Gurney, there aren't any terrace houses. So we are going to put aside terrace houses. We are only going to look at apartments and condominiums. So let's start. So Gurney area, just look for Gurney. Just look for Gurney, and this is it. Gurney area, Gurney. And then I'm going to look for apartments and we'll do a search. So apartments for sale in Gurney area, we are going to start with the lowest price. And as you can see, Gurney is an expensive area because even the lowest price for apartments in Gurney starts at 800,000. This is fully furnished, 1,200 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and is 666 ringgit and 67 cents per square foot. So this is, well, what I can say, welcome to the Gurney area. It's an expensive locality in Penang. So apartments in Gurney area starts at 800,000. And on the higher end, well, Gurney Rise Tower is going for 1.9 million, 3,300 square feet at 575 ringgit and 76 cents per square foot. This one is 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Michael Court is 1.35 million ringgit, is 1,819 square feet, which is 742 ringgit and 17 cents per square foot. 3 plus 1 bedroom, 3 bathroom, and 1 car park lot. So on the whole, apart from an outlier, I will consider the first one as an outlier. You can expect that on the higher end, the price is going to be around 1.2, 1.3 million for an apartment in the Gurney area. Now, secondly, we are going to go for condominiums. So having seen apartments, let's do condominiums, and let's start with the lowest price first. And astonishingly, a condominium at the lowest end is actually cheaper than an apartment in the Gurney area. For a condominium, you can get it from as low as 600,000 ringgit, which is at Gurney Park. Build up area of 970 square feet, which comes to 618 ringgit and 56 cents per square foot. It gives you 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1 car park lot. So, at the lower end of the scale for condominiums in Gurney, they are at Gurney Park. Gurney Park is just beside Gurney Plaza, so it is incredibly convenient. However, this is one of the older condominiums. So, if you love the price, go and have a look at it. Contact one of the agents with listing there and take a look to see whether this is a right fit for you. So, I can tell you in advance that on the plus side is, it is very convenient. It is right next to Gurney Plaza. So you want to get your groceries, you want to get restaurants, anything is very easy, in easy reach. But on the other hand, this is one of the older condominiums. So that is the price of the low end. And on the upper end, we have 8 Gurney, and you will see here at 9 million ringgit, 8 Gurney again at 9 million ringgit, 8 Gurney. 8 Gurney is the largest and most luxurious condominium in the Gurney area. So 8 Gurney is also known as the Shore Condominium. And when you look at all this and you want to know more about it, go back to the Penang Travel Tips page and go down and look for 8 Gurney, and you can get information on 8 Gurney so that you can find out why is it selling at this price. So units at 8 Gurney is over 10,000 square feet. It's the largest condominium in Penang, and I hear that it's unlikely that there will be another development that is as huge as this. So units at 8 Gurney is 10,027 square feet. It comes with 6 plus 1 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and 3 car park lots. So most of it is, if it's not 9 million, then it's 8.5 million and 8 million and so on. So at this upper end of the scale is all 8 Gurney. Now, as we are not going to do terrace, we are going to go back and we are going to look at the rental market. So now we are going to do rental in the Gurney area. So let's do Gurney and apartments. So let's say if you are going to rent an apartment in the Gurney area, the lowest price that you can get is as low as 900 ringgit per month. 900. Oh, this is wrong. This is not Gurney area in Penang, but this is Gurney in Kuala Lumpur. So this is incorrect. So when you look at it, remember to look for Gurney in Penang. This is not right. And the actual lowest price is at Gurney Villa Penang, 2,000 ringgit. So even in the Gurney area, as I told you, is one of the most upscale places in Penang. The lowest price for an apartment is 2,000 ringgit. Built-up area 1,162 square feet, which comes to 1 ringgit and 72 cents per square foot per month. It gives you 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1 car park lot. So Gurney Villa will be at the lowest end of the scale, but even at the lowest end, it is 2,000 and above. And on the higher end of the scale, let's see. We have to put aside Kuala Lumpur, and the upper end of the scale for Penang in the Gurney area is Sri Concordia. Sri Concordia is 4,500 ringgit at Pasir Gurney. It's built-up area of 1,200 square feet, and it comes to 3 ringgit and 75 cents per square foot. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and 2 car park lots. Another one at Gurney Villa is built-up area of 1,200 square feet, which is 2 ringgit and 8 cents per square foot per month. 2,500 ringgit, which is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, and 1 car park lots. So the apartments in the Gurney area on the upper end is around 2,000 plus also. Next is the condominiums. So the condominiums, let's do lowest first. So lowest, okay. Once again, we have to disregard listings for Kuala Lumpur. Listing for Kuala Lumpur is incorrect. Let me see, is there any way for me? Yeah, this is the for Gurney area. Let me see if I can make it more correct, that we are looking for condominium in the Gurney area. No, it still shows Kuala Lumpur. Let me go through this, and okay, here the first one of them is 1,800 ringgit. Again, is that Gurney Park condominium. Yeah, it's the cheapest for sale, and now it's also the lowest in price for rent. 970 square feet, which is 1 ringgit 86 cents per square foot. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, and 1 car park lot. So rental, if you are renting in the Gurney area, the lowest price will be at Gurney Park. And I think we can more or less guess the highest price for rental is where. This is incorrect. This is, I'm not quite sure why agents put something which is for sale in the rental area, whether this is deliberate or what, or just a mistake. Anyway, this is incorrect. And this one is also not what we are looking for, because this is Kuala Lumpur. And this is what we are looking for. And as I have expected, the highest rental in the Gurney area comes from 8 Gurney, or the Shaw condominium, which is 15,000 ringgit per month for the 10,700 square feet unit, which comes to 1 ringgit and 40 cents per square foot per month. It gives you a unit with 5 plus 1 bedrooms, 7 bathroom, and 2 car park lots. So all those at 8 Gurney are huge units. Yeah, I think there's only 2 units per floor. So all of the units are huge, and you can see from this photograph, you will see that it has its own private swimming pool. So those are the biggest units in the Gurney area, and I would say in Penang itself. And aside from 8 Gurney, next in line will be Sept V Residence, which is less than half the size, 4,118 square feet. It's going for 13,800 ringgit per month, which is 3 ringgit and 35 cents per square foot per month. 5 bedrooms, 5 bathroom, and 2 car park lots. Between 8 Gurney and Sept V Residence is slightly newer than 8 Gurney. So, and you can see that the price per square foot is a lot more. Almost is double. It's double between 8 Gurney and Sept V residence. This one is 3 ringgit and 35 cents per square foot per month, whereas in 8 Gurney is 1 ringgit 40 cents per square foot per month. So if you are looking for something which is huge, then it will be 8 Gurney. So Sept V residence is the next most expensive in the Gurney area. So there we have it, the units for sale and for rent on iProperty. Now let's move on to the Brickz to look at transacted properties in the Gurney area. Next up, we continue to Brickz to look at price of transacted properties in the Gurney area. So let's go to Brickz and type in Gurney. And we are going to look at residential properties in Gurney, Penang. And I'm going to look for apartments and condominiums. So in the Gurney area, between July 2023 to May 2024, from all building types, we are going to change this to apartments. There's only 3 results here because there are not many apartments in the Gurney area. They are Desa Mas, Bella Vista, and Cantonment Court. So the prices for the median price in the Gurney area from August 2023 to April 2024 is, for Desa Mas is 750,000, for Bella Vista is 1.7075 million, and for Cantonment Court is 800,000. As you can see, prices are on the high end for properties along Gurney. And secondly, let's look at condominiums. There are more condominiums than apartments in the Gurney area. And here are, in total, 12 projects or 12 different types of properties. Gurney Park, 1 Perseran Gurney, 8 Gurney, Gurney Beach, Silverton, 11 Gurney Drive, Gurney Palace, Gurney Paragon, Gurneyville, and Millennium Tower. And these are the prices. So these are the median price, and as we have seen with iProperties, for the market price, 8 Gurney hits the list as the most expensive because it happens to be also the biggest. And almost all the condominiums in the Gurney area is priced above 1 million with the exception of Gurney Park. Okay, and on the other hand, this is the median price per square foot. So on this end, you will see the median price of the property itself, and over here is the median price per square foot. So when we are looking at the median price per square foot, the cheapest per square foot is 492 ringgit per square foot, which is at 8 Gurney, because it is absolutely huge. So that's why the price per square foot is much lower. Silverton, also quite an old condominium, is priced at 494 per square foot. And again, this is also one of those huge condominium units. And so there we are, the price of properties transacted in the Gurney area. So that's our video for today. I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please take a moment to give the video a like so that YouTube will show it to more people. And if you enjoy videos like this where we go around and study and review different localities in Penang, please subscribe to Penang, my new home. And until we meet again, this is Timothy signing off, and I will be seeing you again in my next video. Bye for now.